Good morning. On behalf of ATME family, let me extend a warm welcome to you all for this webinar on Future Ahead in Engineering. At the end of the session, for any queries will be clarified through chat box. To introduce about myself, I, Dr. Basuraj L, Principal, ATME College of Engineering, have more than 30 years of experience in teaching as well as research. I have been serving this institute as a principal since 2013. Till now, I have guided around 80 undergraduate projects and 10 postgraduate projects. In the current academic year, 3 research scholars have been awarded PhD in VTU under my supervision. Also, 7 students are pursuing their PhD under my guidance. Continuing with this, I have published more than 30 research articles in both national and international Scopus Index journals. My area of interest is VLSI, signal processing, image processing, and biomedical image processing. We have planned this webinar to help students to choose them the right career choice after second PUC. To enrich your knowledge ahead in engineering, to know about our ATME College of Engineering and our achievements, and how CET admission procedure will be carried out. Education is for life, and it is the main source of enlightenment world over. At the same time, I would like to remember the quotes mentioned by Nelson Mandela, where education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Also, the famous philosopher Aristotle says, the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. By this course, we can tell that education gives a knowledge of the world around us and change it into something better. What next? After completion of second PUC, there will be a big question in each individual's life in choosing the career. It is right time to know where your interest lies in, what you are passionate about, what you would like to become, how you could contribute your talent and skills to the society. It could be anything like engineering, medical, accountancy, law, journalism, media, or anything that you could like to take it as your profession. Where do you fit in? Just remember that there are a lot of options and opportunities available. All options are equally good and compete with each other. So just work on your skills, passion, interest, personality, and values to become an engineer, doctor, or any other courses that best suits you. Moving further to the stream-specific courses, that is engineering. In search of career path, and if you want to know about engineering, the very first question arises is, what is engineering? Engineering is an application that involves in scientific and practical knowledge in order to invent, maintain, improve, build, design, system, device, materials, machine, and process. And just remember that the engineering study is one of the best and most sought after discipline of academic education, and it is a professional undergraduate degree awarded after completion of 4 years. For example, I can tell that the engineer has the skill to turn the products of imagination into real world imagination, and it is somewhat like a film director whose imagination is being converted to a movie. Further, you might be having questions like, why engineering? Engineering course is growing with the development of nation, education, technology, and research. Career options in this field are huge. And also for this question, I can relate to the ongoing pandemic situation. To justify this, I can say ban of Chinese apps is an opportunity for startups, where engineers can play a major role becoming entrepreneurs. In-house manufacturing, that is Make in India or Atmanirbhara, which is a lead given by a government so that engineers can make use this opportunity to establish themselves in various sectors. I mean to say that the engineers are flexible because of knowledge they gain throughout. Finally, the world needs experts who are engineers. There are many disciplines in engineering sector. Among them, the main branches are civil engineering, computer science engineering, electronics and communication engineering, electrical and electronics engineering, and mechanical engineering. To know more about these branches, I will start from civil engineering. Civil engineering is the art and mechanism of directing the power in nature for use and convenience of man. It is an art to create the developed world around us. It deals with the design, construction, and maintenance of physical and natural built environment, including bridges, dams, airports, etc. The disciplines further comes under this course are mentioned here, and you can choose based on the availability, and they are coastal engineering, earthquake engineering, construction engineering, geotechnological engineering, environmental engineering, structural engineering, civil engineering systems, transportation engineering. Further, trends in civil engineering are virtual reality and augmented reality, building information modeling, architecture modeling, geographical information system using drones, advanced building material, and 3D printing. Computer science engineering. Computer science and engineering involves the design and understanding of computational process and programming languages. The discipline further come under these courses are system engineering, process design, embedded system design, chip verification and testing, software engineering, computer hardware engineers, computer software engineers, computer networking, etc. Here are few hiring trends that would be seen across industry in the post-COVID-19 era, which includes artificial intelligence and robotics, big data analytics, bioinformatics, cybersecurity, machine learning, and blockchain. Electrical and electronics engineering. Electrical and electronics engineering deals with the application and study of power and devices. Following are the disciplines comes under electrical engineering: control engineering, power engineering, where electricity generated in any of these power plants like thermal power plant, hydel power plant and nuclear power plant. We are facing huge amount of transmission and distribution losses. This is the main challenge to electrical engineering to minimize the losses. Future trends in electrical and electronics engineering are distributed source of electricity generation, micro and nano grids, electric vehicles, smart grids, wireless power transfer, batteries for EVs energy management. Next comes electronics and communication engineering. Electronics and communication engineering deals with electronic devices and software applications. It is an interface of chip-level hardware and information technology. Because of the advancement in communication technology, we have 4G and 5G technologies. The disciplines further come under these courses are industrial electronics, internet and networking, biomedical signal processing, control system, digital communications. The future trends of electronics and communication engineering are VLSI technology, FPGA based design and embedded system for aviation industry, industry automation and process technology, advanced display system for 3D graphics and medical imaging, deep learning applications for image processing and video analysis, advancement in new process architecture. Next, mechanical engineering is the basic engineering branch. An engineer that applies the principle of physics, mathematics and material science for design, analysis, maintenance and manufacturing of mechanical system is mechanical engineering. The disciplines coming under this course are industrial automation, automobile engineering, mechatronics and robotics, marine engineering, aerospace engineering, industrial engineering, etc. The featured trends in the courses are 3D printing, Industry 4.0, nanotechnology, robotics, mechatronics, industrial automation. Don't think that the featured trends are restricted to only particular discipline. Instead, we also have some interdisciplinary trends, and they are artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, robotics and 3D printing. Now I'd like to highlight about our college, and it is popularly known as ATME. ATME College of Engineering is founded by a group of like-minded technocrats in the year 2010. ATME College of Engineering has created a futuristic infrastructure with 3 lakh square feet of built-up area, state-of-art labs, a cluster of seminar halls, auditoriums with all modern gadgets, library, central computing facilities, etc. ATME College of Engineering is affiliated to AICTE New Delhi and VTU Belagavi. Founders are Mr. L. Arunkumar, Honorable Chairman, Mr. K. Shivashankar, Honorable Secretary, Mr. R. Veeresh, Honorable Treasurers are basically technocrats, practicing civil engineers and philanthropists. Promoters of this institution are aware of the need of the industries and trying to cater such needs by developing industry-ready engineers through ATME College of Engineering. Here are some of the key features about our institution to tell why you need to choose ATME. Within a span of 8 years, accredited by NBA New Delhi, free education under Vidyasara Scholarship Scheme for meritorious students for all 4 years along with the transportation facility. Placement from more than 100 companies include multinational companies like Infosys, HP, HCL and Wipro, etc. Job and skill training with certification program in all departments from various reputed companies like VLSI, Cisco, Infosys, Wipro, GTTC, RTTC, CAD Center and RMJ Automation. As our institution is signed MOU with them, we have a dedicated and experienced faculty members with PhD. Also, we have well-equipped laboratories, digital classrooms, online teaching learning process, and central computing facilities. ATME is one among the youngest institute in Karnataka, got NBA accredited for civil, electrical, electronics and mechanical branches within 10 years of establishment. And also all the department have ISO certified, which tells that we are providing a quality education for students. Our management is providing Vidyasare scholarship scheme to encourage meritorious students who have scored well in second PUC or having good ranking in CET. Since last 2 academic year, more than 60 students have benefited under Vidyasare scheme. The details about the scheme are as follows. All 4 years, free education along with the transportation for students who have obtained 95% and above in PCM or CET rank between 1 to 5000 under management quota. Students who have scored CET rank between 5001 to 10,000 or who have scored 90% and above in PCM are eligible for 50% fee concession in all the 3 categories for all 4 years. Students who have scored CET rank between 10,001 to 20,000 or who have scored about 85% in PCM are eligible for 25% fee concession for all 4 years. Students who have scored CET rank between 20,001 to 25,000 or who have scored 80% up and above in PCM are eligible for 25% concession for the first 2 years only. Students who have scored the CET rank between 25,000 to 35,000 are eligible for 25% concession for only first year. Please note that the scheme is open to the students who are joining college directly under management quota. Here are the facilities provided at our institution. Library is like knowledge center and is spread over 700 square meter in 2 levels. The library is well protected with CCTV surveillance, digital library facilities with more than 16,500 volumes and e-resource facility. This is the glimpse of a solar plant installed at our institute. ATME has the state-of-art laboratories with all advanced experimental setup as recommended by AICTE and VTU. Additional facilities are created in the laboratory to cover the latest advanced topic in connection with experiments. These are glimpses of various laboratories at our institution. In line with all facilities, we also have an auditorium equipped with superior audio-video system with 400 plus seating capacity with air condition. We also look for hygienic inside the campus and hence the RO water is being provided for the students. Since from the inception of the college, we have been providing transport facility from all the corners of the city to the college. In addition, we have provided transportation facility to the students from Mandya, Pandavpura and Nanjangoodu. This is the cafeteria inside the campus and we give importance for clean and hygienic food that makes you feel homely atmosphere. We provide hostel facilities for both boys and girls at separate blocks. Includes the facilities like 24/7 CCTV security, medical assistance to the students and Wi-Fi facility. We ensure that utmost care is taken to provide best amenity to the students. We have separate placement and training department. Throughout the year, training activities are going on in the campus. The main objectives are to train our students to meet industry expectations through our methodical training, to build confidence in students and develop right attitude in them, to enhance their communication skill and to provide employment opportunity for all the students. Continuing with the placement, here are few hiring trends that would be seen across the industry in the post-COVID-19 era. Data scientists will be in demand. With the COVID-19 pandemic, the internet is something we now depend on, whether for entertainment, education, or work. As more employees work from home, there has been an increase in the data usage across the world. With this growth, job opportunities for data engineers, data scientists, data analysts, etc. will see growth. Cybersecurity analysts will be in demand. Today, as the world struggles with an unprecedented pandemic, hackers are attacking with various viruses in form of ransomware, data stealers, or banking malware. The remote setting has invited a lot of cybersecurity threats. The rise in demand for cybersecurity analysts or chief information security officer is another hiring trend post-COVID-19. Joining to our institute, these are the gist of facilities and campus life you can avail. Keeping the industrial needs, institutions have some renowned association and they are Virtual Labs. Virtual Labs is an initiative of Ministry of Human Resource Development (MHRD), initiative under the National Mission on Education through ICT. It started with the vision to enrich the learning experience through experimental learning of science, engineering, and technology in a virtual learning environment at preferred place and period. As IIT Bombay Remote Center, ATME will host the faculty members to attend live online courses, workshops delivered by IIT Bombay's members. The participating faculty members would be attending lectures, tutorials, lab sessions, and live interaction with IIT Bombay faculty through distance mode using internet and advanced Wi-Fi technology. The Cisco Center of Excellence on Advanced Networking available in the department provides world-class networking infrastructure. The faculty members have been constantly trained by Cisco Networking Academy to offer the latest industry-relevant networking curriculum. Admission are done as per Government of Karnataka and AICTE norms. In our college, we have 5 branches: Computer Science Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, with a sanctioned intake of 120. Out of the sanctioned intake, 45% of the seats filled through CET quota. That means 54 seats are filled through CET, and 30% of the sanctioned intake. That means 36 seats in all the 3 branches filled through COMEDK, and remaining 25% of the sanctioned intake, that means 30 seats in all the 3 branches filled by management. Likewise, in civil and electrical engineering, the sanctioned intake in each branch is going to be 60. Out of this sanctioned 60 intake, 45%, that means 27 seats are filled through CET quota, and 30% of the sanctioned intake, that means 18 seats in both the branches filled through COMEDK, and 15 seats of management quota filled under management category. The CET admission procedures are: for CET quota, test is conducted by Karnataka Examination Authority for candidates of Karnataka domicile. For details, log on to kea.kar.nic.in. For COMEDK quota, test is conducted by Karnataka Unaided Private Engineering College Association Authority for both Karnataka and non-Karnataka candidates. For details, log on to comedk.org. For management quota seats, ATME invites application from eligible candidates, that is, those who fulfill the minimum norms required for admission as specified above, and based on personal counseling. These seats are allotted on merit amongst the candidates applied. For details on obtaining applications, counseling, etc., the same will be announced on website www.atme.in. Please watch our promo video.